All right. Thank you for being here. It's great to have you. And it's kind of a rainy, sleepy sort of day. So maybe we'll just kind of go with that energy here now. It's actually, I was just telling Linda, I've been out in the yard with the dog in the rain and just looking at the beautiful leaves now when they're wet is just glistening with that rain. Is just, they're so pretty. Even the basswood trees, which I don't remember being particularly beautiful, are this ebony dark brown with little veins of sort of orange. The veins are kind of orange or green sometimes, and they're really pretty. So the leaves are just beautiful right now. If you get a chance, go out and stand in the rain and look at them. Don't get too wet. All right, we'll get started. I've been working a lot with the alternate nostril breathing, and there's lots of different variations of that, but it is so calming and balancing. So I think we will start with that today. And let's, rather than closing the nostril, let's use the mudra. We touch the index fingers and thumbs and index fingers together, and the thumbs and index fingers of one hand barely hover over the thumb and index finger of the other hand. They don't touch, they're just hovering over. And when you're doing anything with the left nostril, the left palm is up. And when you're doing anything with the right nostril, the right palm is up. So you'll be switching as you inhale left, then you'll switch and exhale with the right hand up. Then you inhale with the right hand up on the right side, and then switch and exhale left. So I will talk you through this, and then I'll give you a chance to just do it on your own. I think we'll start by doing only the left side. So we'll hold the hands with the palms up, and we'll do only breathe in and out of the left nostril. And just as a reminder, you can relax your shoulders. As a reminder, the left side, left nostril, the left side of our body is associated with cooling, moon energy, light, kind of silvery light, cooling, calming. The left side of the body stimulates the relaxation response in our central nervous system. It's a receptive, kind of calm sort of energy. The right side is the sun side, and that's active, warming, has to do with vitality and energy, confidence, and so on. So we'll do left side for a while, we'll do right side for a while, then we'll combine them. Okay. And if you feel the need for a little more energy, you can spend a little more time on the right nostril. If you're feeling like you really need to calm down, you need more serenity and calmness and more intuition versus the logical, rational part of the brain, then spend more time on the left side. So starting with the left palm up, make sure you're comfortable. The spine erect. Take a few breaths to just feel the widening of the chest, widening of the back of the chest, the upper back, and the widening of the front. So just imagine the shoulders kind of extending in each direction, right and left. And the curve under the chin parallel to the floor. So begin by breathing into the left nostril. And then breathe out of the left nostril. And as you get a little more comfortable with the breathing, you can try to pause between the inhale and between the exhale, the inhale. And just let that be a natural pause. You don't have to try to strain. Just pause, and when you feel the need to exhale or inhale, go ahead and do that. Left nostril. And as you breathe in and out, you can picture the left side of your body being awash with soft, silvery moonlight. And breathing that calmness, that serenity into the whole left side of the body, into the left brain, to the left lung, the left part of your thyroid gland. It's in two, there's two parts to your thyroid gland. Breathing into the left kidney and into the whole left side of the body. And then switch hands. So the right hand is palm up and the left is palm down. And begin to see if you can direct the breath into the right nostril and letting that right nostril energy right up to the third eye and then back down the right side. So you're breathing now only into right side. Notice if this feels a little more warming. You can picture the sunlight, breathing in sunlight, breathing in vitality and energy, warming, stimulation of the sunlight. So exhaling and inhaling from just the right side. And as you breathe in and out on the right side, picture breathing in that warm sunlight and the vitality and energy, enthusiasm that comes with energy, the vibrancy into the right side. And as you exhale, you can feel that energy bathing the right side of the brain and the right eye, the right ear, right nostril, right lung, right kidney, right side of the thyroid gland, the whole right side of the body being bathed with sunlight, energy, and warmth.
Tucker, okay. I didn't want to keep on eating that. What is it?
It's that bowl.
Sorry about that.
And now we're going to go switch back to left side. We'll inhale through the left nostril, exhale, switch hands, and exhale through right nostril. Then we'll inhale right nostril, switch hands, and exhale left. So you can visualize the energies of the sun and the moon. So we'll start with the left side, left palm up, and breathing in that calm, cooling serenity of the moonlight on the left side. Breathe that in up to the third eye. Switch the hands, so right hand is palm up, and exhale that moon energy to the right side of your body. Serenity, the calmness, quiet. And then inhale through the right side, right palm up, and bring in that solar energy all the way up to the third eye, and then switch hands. So left is up, and exhale that solar energy to balance the moon energy on the left side. So just go back and forth. You can breathe at your own pace, remembering to allow a little pause between inhale and exhale, and between exhale and inhale if you can. Just allowing the warming solar vitality to bathe the right side, and then to bathe the left, and then the opposite, allowing cooling, silvery moonlight, calming, serene energy to bathe the left side, and then balance the right side. So continue with a few more, maybe 2 more complete breaths. All right, go ahead and release the mudra and just breathe normally. Noticing if you feel a sense of balance between right and left, between calm and energy. All right, so we'll work different parts of our body a little bit. So let's start with right shoulder, and just begin to do some shoulder circles with the right shoulder. And if we're working the right side of the body, if you want to just breathe on the right, in the right nostril or left, right nostril. I'm working mirror image, so that's confusing me. So go ahead and breathe through the right nostril if you're breathing, if you're doing right body. Or if you feel the need to calm or cool any inflammation on the right side, you can breathe through the left nostril while you're doing this. And then reverse the direction in the right shoulder. And then left shoulder. Let's start backwards with left shoulder. Again, use the breath if you want, if that helps. And reverse the direction. Now we're going to do both shoulders, up and back and down. And then both shoulders forward. All right. And let's hold with right hand to the floor. We'll work with left arm beginning here, bringing the left arm up, reaching up, and exhaling over to the right side. And spend just a moment to breathe into the right side, maybe breathing in the right nostril or left. Left, we're doing left, so breathe in through the left nostril. And down. And then bring right arm up and over to the side. Breathing into the right side now, right nostril. And down. And let's just go back and forth a few times. Let's move a little more quickly here. Maybe with one breath on one side and one breath on the other. And come back to center. And bringing both arms out to the side now and both arms up. Just hold both hands straight up. If you want to clasp fingers together, you can. You can either have palms up, or palms down. And breathe through the whole center of the spine. And release, and coming back down. And let's take the right arm across the body in a big circle. And left arm. Breathing in through left side, exhaling left side. And right arm, inhaling right arm. Exhaling right side. And do a few more of these. Okay, last one. And relax. Let's drop the chin into the chest. Just tucking that chin deeply into the chest as we lengthen the muscles in the back of the neck. And lifting the eyes straight up toward the ceiling. Maybe drawing the lower lip over the upper lip to stretch the front of the neck. And release. All right. We're going to come down onto our mats now. So go ahead and down. Let's take a moment to see how it feels to lie down on the floor. Feel the surface beneath you, to notice where you have spaces up between your body and the floor, and where is your body connected to the floor. We'll do a little bit of cross crawling here, so with the arms down by the sides. And let's pretend that there is a string attached from the right fingers to the left knee. We're going to work across the body this time.
So bring the right arm overhead as the left knee comes up. And then exhale and stretch out the left leg. And then a little string attached to the right knee with left arm coming up overhead. Left knee comes up with an inhale and exhale down, stretching out right leg. Go back and forth. Left leg, right arm. And exhale. Left arm, right knee. And down. And just go back and forth a few more times. And then relax. Keeping both legs stretched out, let's actually take the right ankle over the left ankle and bring the arms overhead and scoot the feet a little bit to the left and scoot the arms a little bit to the left. So you're opening up the whole right side, and let's breathe that sunlight into the right side. Vitality, energy. And then come back to center on cross and recross with left ankle over right. Scoot the feet a little bit over to the right and scoot the arms a little bit over to the right. And breathe into the left side, breathing in calm, cooling moonlight. And come back to center, bending both knees. And draw both knees into the chest as we begin to kind of rock the knees front to back. And balancing both right and left side. And rocking a little from side to side. Let's place the left foot on the floor and keep the right knee at 90 degrees. And actually, let's stretch out the left leg and pull the toes up and then rotate the right foot at the ankle. Reverse the direction. And toes up and toes down. Point and flex. All right, and with the left leg still stretched out, take your left hand to the right knee and kind of torque over onto the left hip a little bit and bring right knee down to the left side. As we balance right and left, warm and cool with a knee down twist. The right hand out from the shoulder, spread the fingers wide and just breathe. If you feel like doing alternate nostril breathing here, you certainly can do that. Then take that right leg and bend it, straighten it a few times. And bring it back up to center and down a few times. You can do this either with the knee bent or with the legs stretched out. So you can decide what feels best for you this evening. If you're into that calm, cooling moonlight energy, or you need to stimulate a little bit of warmth, decide what works for you. All right, and bring that leg back to center. You can bend the left knee a little bit as you stretch the right leg up. Make a circle with the leg. Work down into hip socket and reverse the direction. All right. And then if you want to just kind of move that leg anywhere you like to, just working with the right leg to warm it up, whatever feels good for you, it's fine. All right. And let's stretch the right leg out with toes up and bring the left leg to 90 degrees. We're going to do foot circles with the left foot. And reverse the direction. And toes up and toes down. All right, leaving the right leg stretched out, torque it slightly onto the right hip and bring the bent left knee down toward the right side, balancing sun and moon. And breathe. Left arm straight out from the shoulders, spread the fingers wide. Play with alternate nostril breathing if you like. And then just kind of play with bending and straightening the left leg, warming that leg up a little bit. And then roll either the knee or the straight leg back to center and down a few times. And ending with the legs straight up in the air, bending right knee. We'll stretch for this leg, maybe make some circles. First in one direction. And then the other direction. And then just go ahead and move that leg around any way that you like. I'm going to put the dog out. Not behaving. Push. Move your head out of there, sunshine. Come on, let's go outside. Come on. Let's go. Come on, sunshine. Let's go outside. Come on. Up, up, up. Get up, get up, get up. Come on, sunshine. Don't you dare do that. Get out. Get up. All right. body that bit. All right, so placing both feet now onto the floor. Let's wrap, bring the right knee over the left knee. Just cross right knee over left knee. Arms straight out from the shoulders. And we're going to kind of squeeze the knees together and then lower both knees over to the left side. Keep squeezing the knees together. And let's work the right arm a little bit here. So maybe moving it up and down like some snow angels. Stretch all the way overhead if you like. Make some circles with the right arm. You might even want to bring the right arm all the way overhead and all the way over to the left side with a big circle and bring it all the way back over to right side. Really being aware of the energies of right and left. And let's do a big circle one more time if you like that. Try it again. And just relax for a moment, breathing. And draw the knees back to center. This time, bring both knees into the chest. Hug the knees. You can walk your hands down the shins a little bit. Pull the knees close to the body for a little hip stretch here. If you like to do this, you can tuck the chin and bring the forehead up toward the knees. Keep the shoulders drop down. Tuck that chin in. And down. And uncross. And recross with left knee over right. Arms out from the shoulders. Squeezing those knees together, we're going to lower both legs to the right side. Keep pressing them together for a little resistance there. Spread fingers wide. And if you like, you can start to do some movement with the left arm. Maybe little snow angels on the left side. Activating left side energies. Maybe making some big, just moving the arm around, making big circles. Letting the head move right to left. And then let's try making a big circle, bringing the left arm all the way up overhead. And make a big circle, reaching all the way over to the right side. And down toward the feet, and then over to the left side again to starting point. And do that one more time. Spreading those fingers wide. And back to center. Bring the legs back to center. And then reach down and draw the legs in toward your body. You can walk one hand on each shin. You can walk your hands down the shins. Press the knees together. And if you like, you can tuck the chin and bring the forehead toward the knee. And hold. And uncross. Come down and uncross. Take a moment to just breathe. Maybe now, since we've been doing right and left, breathe in through the base of the tailbone and the central part of the spine. Breathe all the way up to the crown of the head. And back down, front of the spine. Inhale, front of the spine, all the way to the crown of the head. And exhale down the back of the spine. And one more time, front or back of the spine, inhaling. Crown of the head. And exhale down the front of the spine toward the tailbone. Great. All right. Let's just do one big stretch here. Arms overhead. Opening and closing the fists. Oh, wiggling the toes. All right. Great. All right. And let's roll over onto hands and knees. And we'll work a little bit with cat stretch here. So relaxing the back, belly is relaxed, and the head and tail are upwards. So this is a little arch to the whole back. It's an inhale. And then on an exhale, round the back, tuck the chin and tail under, pressing the back up toward the ceiling, to the sky. And then inhale, head and tail up. And exhale, down, rounding. So continue like this. Picturing that central channel of the spine, golden healing light, the whole spinal column. We're going to work a little bit with hips. So let's bring the left knee out to the side and just come up and down a few times. And then make some circles. Working with the left hip area. And then extending the left leg back. Let's bend and straighten the knee a few times. Just release those hamstrings. And then stretching out the left leg and bring the right arm out and up if you can. If you need to keep the hand on the floor, that's okay. But now you're balancing upper and lower body and right and left. Let's see if we can bring right elbow to left knee and then extend it out. And just do that a few times. One more. And hold. Feeling the energies of right and left. All right, and down. Let's come into child pose for just a moment and massage the wrists, because you might be getting your wrists a little tired here. So let's curl toes under and walk the feet a little bit. Just work the bottom of the feet, work the toes. Remembering that our toes have the reflexes for the head, sinuses, and all that stuff. So working these toes helps bring energy into the head. So coming back onto the heels and let's just take a moment to massage the wrists, if you like. Allowing the whole spinal column to lengthen. And maybe just bend and straighten, like fists, and straighten the fingers, wiggle the fingers. Maybe rotating the wrists a little bit there. Whatever feels good for your wrists. And coming back up to table pose. And bring the right knee out to the side, up and down. And then make some circles with the hip, with the knee. Walking left hip and leg. And reversing direction. And extending right leg straight back. And bend and straighten the knee a few times. And then holding the stretch with the right leg stretched out. See if you can bring left arm up, sunbird, 2 parallel lines, balancing right and left energies. And then let's see if we can bring left elbow to right knee and extend. One more. And then hold the stretch a little bit longer. And come down, come back into child pose and massage the wrists, work the hands and wrists a little bit. And while we're in this position, you might want to work the face a little bit, make some funny faces, yawn, stick out the tongue, work the face. You might want to just relax and kind of rock a little from side to side here if that feels good. All right, let's go ahead and come up to standing. So get your feet underneath you. And just bend the knees deeply and allow the upper body to relax. Relax, feel the face relaxing. Gravity kind of working with the eyes, the cheeks, the mouth, ears, sinuses. And straighten the legs a few times. All right, and then with the knees a little bit soft, you can roll on up, standing. All right. All right, great. All right, so let's ground the feet. Just make sure your feet feel settled on the floor. Feel the energy coming up from the bottom of the feet into your legs and lower body. Let's bring the arms out from the shoulders. Palms facing forward. Let's spread those fingers wide. Draw the shoulder blades together in the back a little bit. And then windmills. One side and then the other. Keep your arms in a straight line. Don't drop the lower arm down like you're holding a board. Aware as you shift from one side, the energy of the right side to the energy of the left side, finding balance in the middle. All
right, back to center. And then let's separate the feet a little bit and continue to do some windmills. Right to left. All right. And let's keep the feet separated. Bring that camera down just a tad. Better. And turning right toes out to the right side. And the left heel comes back a bit, toes come in. And let's bring the arms out from the shoulders, palms down, and bend the front knee. As we come into warrior pose, looking out along the right hand. Bring left hand to the back of the leg and right arm up for reverse warrior. And then come down into side angle pose. Right elbow to right thigh. And really find like a straight angled line from the fingers to the heel on the left. And breathe into your left side. This is a warming and heating pose, but you can find some serenity in it by focusing on the left side. Spread fingers wide. Maybe come down a little bit lower. And then come back into warrior pose. One more time, left hand to left thigh and right arm up overhead. Balancing. And bring the feet to the front. And then left toes out to the left side. And bending the front knee, left knee. Making sure the left knee is balanced over the left ankle. Palms down, looking left now to the left horizon, out the left fingers. Breathing. And right hand to the back of the thigh with the left arm coming up for reverse warrior. Very grounded. Sometimes we call this the hero pose, and that's actually better. It's a little less warlike. So let's think of this as the hero pose, where we are very strong and grounded. And bringing left elbow to the left thigh, right arm comes up. We form a beautiful straight line, angled from right to left. Spreading fingers overhead and breathe. And bring right hand to back of the thigh again. Reverse warrior, reverse hero. Let's say hero. Left arm extending overhead toward the right. And back to hero pose. And feet to the front. And lower the arms and step out of pose. Great. Let's go ahead and roll down onto our mats now. Just soften the knees. Let everything roll down. Just feel gravity taking over all of the senses. Jaw, the mouth, relax now. Then come back down onto hands and knees. And we're going to do pigeon pose. And there's ways to modify that. You can come onto your back and do it, the four square like this, with the right knee on top of, right knee out to the side, and right foot on top of thigh. We do this a lot. That's an alternative to the pigeon pose. Or a second possibility is to angle the knees
So in this case, the right knee is going to be forward and left foot back. And you can just kind of slide along that front knee, and you can either remain upright or come down and relax in that position. That's a modified pigeon. Or if you want to do the full pigeon, you can bring the right knee up toward the right wrist and just bring the foot up as far as you can and stretch and straighten out the left leg. And you can stay with your hands on the floor and your chest lifted. That's proud pigeon. Or you can come down onto elbows or rest the head on the hands. So see what works for you. And if you feel like you can't stay here very long, then come out of the pose. You can do it on the other side. Oh, just give in to this. Just surrender, letting go. And easing your way out of the pose, coming up. And you can slide over to the side. If you're on your back, you can switch legs. And if you want to, again, your legs are in kind of a W position. In this case, you would lean out over the front leg. This would be your left leg. Or if you want to do the full pose, you can bring the left knee behind your right wrist, pull the toes up a little bit as much as you can, lengthen and stretch out the right leg. Remain here with the hands on the floor, the chest lifted, or come down onto elbows, Sphinx position, or relax with the hands to the head. So make any adjustments you feel you need to. Whatever position works best for you, that's what you want to do. You want to honor that intuitive sense. The left side, moon energy, intuition. This would be your left leg. Just letting go. And then ease your way back up. Hands and knees. I'm going to give you two options here. You can come into child pose to just stretch everything out in the center, bring everything to center. Or you can curl your toes under and come into downward dog. Press with the toes, lift knees up, bring your chest to the knees. You can stay here with the knees bent, or you can begin to straighten the legs. And here you are working both the front and the back of the body. The chest works toward the knees, a little curl, tailbone, tail is a little arch in the lower back. And that central channel of the spine. Breathing up and down the spine here. Balance everything. And coming down now. And we're going to come over onto our backs now. Come down onto your back with knees bent. Let's for just a moment here, separate the feet a little wider than the knees, and just allow the knees to roll to the right and the head to the left. Let's spread fingers wide here, or make little fists. That works too. Make little fists and then roll gently from side to side. Knees going left, head going right. Easy. Being aware of the right and left energies, sun and moon, calmness, serenity, and energy, vitality, intuition versus cognition. And then come back to center, and we're going to come up into a bridge position. So bringing heels close to the hips and pressing with the feet, lift the hips up into the air. And let's bring both arms up into the air as well, overhead. Spread fingers, press with the feet. Squeeze seat muscles and be aware of the whole, the front of the spine, the back of the spine. And to come down, we're going to soften the elbows, lift the head, and roll down each vertebra of the spine. Rolling down. Keep the chin tucked till you're all the way down. And draw the knees into the chest. Hug. And come down. And relax. And I think we're ready for relaxation. So get into whatever position works for you. Gathering any props, blankets, whatever makes you totally comfortable here. This is what you can do, is find a way to be totally, completely relaxed, allowing the mind to be calm as well. So when you have found your completely relaxed position, let's bring the awareness to the bottom of the left foot and breathe in through the left foot. Breathe in through the whole left side of the body, all the way up to the third eye. And then exhale down the right side of the body, bringing cooling moon energy to the right side. And then breathe in through the bottom of the right foot, building the warmth and energy up to third eye. And then breathing that down the right side. A little warmth and then vitality. And again, breathe in through left, all the way up this time to the crown of the head. And exhale down the right side. And in through the right foot, all the way to the crown of the head. And exhale down the left side. Perfectly balanced. And draw the breath now in through the front of the body, the top of the feet, all the way up to the crown of the head. And exhale down the whole back of the body, down to the heels. And breathe in through the heels, all the way up to the crown of the head, and down the front of the body. And with that, let's just bring our attention to the breathing. Breath that is balanced between right and left, between sun and moon. The merging of all of the energies. Integration of all of the polarities. And allow yourself to just to ride that wave of the breath deeper and deeper and deeper into your own inner sanctuary of peace and healing.
Very gently now, bring your awareness back into the breathing, knowing that you have been in a very healing place within. Taking a moment to just notice how you feel. Notice the physical body, sensations, energy, calmness. Notice any feelings and emotions. Notice overall if you have a sense of calmness and balance, or if some energies are more than others, just noticing what you're feeling. And now gently bring your awareness to the feet. Begin to wiggle the toes, move the feet a little bit as you reawaken the lower body. Bring your attention now to the hands, wiggling the hands, wrists, reawakening the upper body. And then gently letting the head roll from side to side as you feel the energies along the whole spine, central channel in the spine. And feel free to stretch and move now any way that feels good for you. Yawn, rock from side to side, whatever feels good. And when you feel ready to transition, just ease your way over to one side and envision that you are nestling against the earth and that you are drawing energy from the earth and that you are calming yourself with earth energy. Just notice the breath. Notice that you are breathing the same air as all living things. Notice that you are on the earth with all living things. And just feel that we are connected, that we are all connected. One breath here affects one breath over there. So be aware of what the energy is that you send out and what you take in. And ease your way now up to a seated position. And let's again do a little bit of the alternate nostril breathing. So index fingers and thumbs touch, left hand palm up, right hand palm down. Hold the hands in front of the solar plexus. And breathe in through the left nostril up to the center of the forehead, third eye, center of intuition, and exhale down the right nostril. Inhale right, and switch hands anytime you're doing anything with right nostril, right hand is up, left nostril, left hand is up. So if you're breathing in through right nostril, right hand is up. Breathing out left, left is up. Let's go back and forth. Balancing sun and moon energies. activity and rest. And then switch to the Shakata Mudra with thumbs touching and hands spread out. And this is for the central channel of the spine. We've been working with right channel, left channel, and this time we'll work with the center channel of the spine. So thumbs touch, fingers point straight ahead. Hold the hands in front of the solar plexus, fingers extending outward. And breathe in through the base of the spine, all the way up to the crown of the head. Crystal light. And exhale crystal light down the spine. Do that a few times, up and down. Balancing right and left, front and back, up and down. And then bring the palms of the hands together into Anjali Mudra. And let's, with the hands in this position, the prayer position, let's do some alternate nostril breathing. Breathing in through left nostril. Third eye, breathing out right nostril. Breathe in left, or breathe in right. And out left. And let's add something here as we breathe in left nostril. Let's chant Om as you exhale right nostril. Om. Inhale right nostril. Exhale with an Om left nostril. One more, inhale left. Exhale with an Om right. Om. Inhale right. Exhale left. Om. All right, breathing normally. Let's take a moment to send balance and harmony to all those who need healing. Let's feel this energy that we have created that is in the midst of that joins us all together as one. Perfect balance. Let's end with thinking of something that we are grateful for. Letting that feeling of gratitude add to this perfect sense of balance and harmony. And whenever you're ready, please open your eyes and let me thank you. Namaste. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate